Apple getting deeper into your wallet with a high-yield savings account, but it might not be as straightforward as you think. Allie Garfinkle is here with the details. Allie.
Hi, Inez. So this announcement in some ways seems so simple, but actually there's a lot going on under the surface. And I want to start by breaking down what this actually looks like, what this Apple savings account really entails. So first things first, if you don't have an Apple Card, this is not for you. This is specifically for Apple Card customers. And the thing that everybody's going to remember, of course, is the 4.15 annual percentage yield, APY. However, the thing I'm most interested in are some of the mechanics here, right? You have the fact that it's accessible from the Wallet app. I know I use my Wallet app for a lot of different things, but I didn't know this was something I could use it for. But as it turns out, now you can. And consumers can actually open an account starting today. There are also no minimum fees or deposits. And this savings account is actually not managed by Apple. It is technically being managed per the FDIC by Goldman Sachs. So why is Apple doing this, right? I think there is a very simple explanation from Apple's end, and it's all about that vaunted Apple ecosystem that is taking its reach further and further. I think the more interesting question is why Goldman Sachs would be doing this. And I think it comes down to that long-standing effort on the part of Goldman to really push into more consumer-facing areas. And it's something that they haven't necessarily been successful at. For instance, this is kind of a second chance, actually. Let's go back to January, right, where Goldman actually shuttered its Marcus consumer loans business. Apple, on the other hand, right, not historically a bank, but is unsurpassed in making consumer products that are sexy and easy to use. So this is also happening at a moment, I think it bears saying, where the banking system as a whole is really unsteady following the collapse of SVB. And as we've referenced so many times on this show, the continuing uncertainty surrounding regional banks. So the bottom line here, I would say, is that arguably, right, we have the most trusted tech brand that's expanding its reach with what's arguably the most famous bank in America at a time where the banking sector is really vulnerable. The way I sort of read this in the end is that together Apple and Goldman are trying to create a fintech-style offering, which for both of them in the end could make a lot of sense.
Thank you, Allie Garfinkle, for that breakdown.